You cannot completely thrash it.
And the big question mark is what's on the surface, and can another puncture happen, of course. Now, earlier I mentioned the strategy when the driver chose to follow maybe was the wrong move here, because Mir is close enough. He might be trying to rattle Higgins, so maybe it'll work. Again, he saw the puncture. Maybe he's praying for a puncture. He's closing up that gap.
He is. He's listening to you on his in-car camera. Superb as he comes out of the corner. They've got another lap to go. Smoke pouring off the rear right of Dave Mirra's tyre. But Higgins has got the advantage. He goes
look at the pressure. Look at the pressure. Look at this.
I thought that Mirra was going to have a go. There's going to be contact. There's going to be contact here. And Higgins just about gets away with it. This is superb racing as they jump over the jump. There they go.
And Mirra's out.
And Mirra hasn't made the jump. Oh my goodness me.
I think he didn't have the speed. He got the memo from the team. That's your teammate. Slow it down a bit, it seems. And he probably didn't have the speed to make the jump.
David Higgins has just got a couple more corners to go. He's looked in his mirror. He can see that Dave Mirra is no longer behind him. And the finale that we're all looking at, I have to take my hat off to Dave Mirra. What a boy to have a go at the place on this entire 0.6 mile racetrack, Emil, where you really can't pass.
A no-quit attitude from Mirra. Those fans of Mirra's know from his BMX exploits, this guy is all heart. Sometimes that works against him in a rally car, let's be fair, but this time it worked for him.
Now these are live pictures. Dave Mirra has gone back. He's taken a run up to the jump, and this is super spectacular driving. Wow, I am so impressed. I've been working in motorsport since I was 16. That was over 20 years ago, and this is fantastic. What a shame that he's not going through. Can you imagine Mirra? Can't we squeeze him in the final or something?
Listen, we've not heard the last of Dave Mirra. He's definitely going to be back tomorrow for Rallycross, where we're going to see even more action, if you can believe that. But really, that was the right call. You could see he was in a position to spin Higgins around. That's where I said the team probably said, might not want to do that.
Now, you're saying that they're in radio contact. Just explain that like the NASCAR spotter.
Yeah, so the teams are talking to him. These guys have spotters positioned somewhere up high on the course so they can see what's happening. They can tell them if an accident is looming or what might be the case. And so Mirra probably had the team in his ear going, hey, you know, let's not forget that's your teammate.
Now this is the first lap. This is the first lap, and this is where then Higgins went a little bit wide. He got two sideways, and he nearly got through. Did Mirra behind him, and through the dust. Here's just like a stage on the Paris-Dakar. But to be fair to Mirra, he was probably unsighted, and of course he couldn't see the jump point.
Yeah, you're probably right. He's in the dust. The reasoning in rallying is if you're in the dust, you're too close. Back it off a little bit. He did give him a little bit of a nudge. He gave him a nudge. It's honest. But not enough to spin him around. I suspect if it wasn't his factory Subaru teammate, that would have been more than a nudge. It would have been, hey, how you doing? A bit of a love tap.
And as Jen is down there with Mirra, Jen, what's he got to say?
Okay. Dave Mirra. Dave, tell me what just happened out there. That was a wild race.
You know what? I had a great position on that. I was running the inside. I could have pushed him right. I mean, I had it. I had the corner a little bit tighter, and the car stalled right there. I was going towards the jump, getting ready, and it cut right out on the way to the jump. Not when I was tangling with Dave so much. Ended up getting it out of it, and then I went to the jump. It was stalled as I rolled up. Then I went back and I tried it again, stalled again. And then, but that's race cars. You know what? We had a good race. I can honestly say it was awesome because I was right there the whole time. It was a great battle. So, you know, who else would I rather lose to? Yeah, it's frustrating, but when the car stalls. But you know, Dave is amazing, man. He's got a lot of experience, and he's so what can I say? I'm psyched. I was right there with him the whole race until the jump. So anyway, that's good.
Thanks very much, Dave.
Oh, what a shame. That was so close, and what cruel, cruel luck for Dave Mirra. Oh, I think he's going to have to go and sit in the corner and keep cool. We now look forward to our semi-finals. We've got Tanner Faust versus Liam Doran and Marcus Gronholm versus David Higgins. This rally car racing in downtown LA is getting red hot.
If you want to know what is happening when this weekend, this is all you need. Scan it, launch it, live it. X Games.
Welcome back to X Games 17 in downtown LA. Normally rallycross takes place in a field or a racetrack somewhere, but never in one of the world's most exciting cities. X Games is the only kind of event where that kind of thing can happen. We now look forwards to this extended performance brought to you by Mobile One. So far here at the X Games with our rally car racing, we've had some tremendous action through the rounds, the quarterfinals, and soon the semi-finals. We've had the jumps, we've had action, and we're going to have even more of this.
Yeah, there we saw Liam, one of our main protagonists in the next battle. Here's Stefan going up against the master. The Grunholm, he just about gets him on the outside again, but not quite.
But this was the highlight so far, and we're going to have more of this kind of action. David Higgins touching with his Subaru teammate Dave Mira, and just before the jump, Mira having a problem, Higgins leaping into the lead. This was exciting.
You can only imagine if Mira's car hadn't stalled, he would have landed right behind Higgins, and there would have been some action at that next corner. No two ways about it.
Jen is down there in the pits talking about rivalry, because this is rivalry at its best.
Yeah, Tanner Faust and Liam Doran, these guys compete together against each other in Europe. They are very competitive, very well matched. Two European rallycross competitors. It's going to be amazing. Don't be surprised to see some contact out there. This is a serious rivalry. Either way, it's going to be close. Toby?
It's going to be ultra close. Thank you, Jen. Emil, I don't know who to pick.
Listen, I just want to read one quotation I got from Doran. He said, "Take it to the forge. I'm here to take it to the forge because everyone thinks they're the fastest."
Here we go, under 5 seconds before go. When the red lights go out, we're racing here in LA. Doran's got the drop, and Doran's got the lead.
Yeah, he's going to shut the door on Tanner. Tanner reads it.
But Tanner's going to have a wide line, and Tanner Faust, he may be in second position at the moment, but look, he's cutting. He's got the cutback. He loses a little bit of traction. Doran got a nicer, cleaner line. Doran in the lead at the moment.
And you saw Tanner have that wiggle coming out of the corner. That's not good because he's not able to put the power down and get traction out of the hole, and you see Liam extend the gap now.
But Liam he's got nothing left, Liam. He puts 100% through that right foot, and he's going to go for the jump first, and Tanner, by definition, has got to go the other way.
That was the right move, and you're going to see now, I know I keep saying it, but no one's going to do this better than Tanner Faust because he's such a precise driver. He's going to put his head down and make up time.
And Faust is as ahead as we have ever seen, whilst the other car goes over his head. Faust in the lead at the moment. Faust in the lead at the moment as we go past the bus stop. This is the far end of the circuit. This is the tight corner into the left-hander.
And you see Tanner using every bit of road. Listen, guys, this is a qualifying level lap, and I'm telling you, at the merge, they are going to be neck and neck.
600 horsepower with these cars, and there is nothing left. They are look at him working on the lever of fever, the handbrake, the gear lever, the wheel. He's running out of hands. Faust now taking the jump.
And I told you Liam's not here to make friends, but there's one guy he wants to beat here more than any other, and that is Tanner Faust. Here we come to the merge. Let's see how it's going to end up.
Liam Doran coming onto the home straight.
Come on.
Oh, but he hasn't got the drive. Faust has got more acceleration. We've got about a third of a lap to go as they cut through the dust. The fly cam makes the progress, but Doran's got ahead. Well, 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 the man third in the European Rallycross Championship is leading the leader in the European Rallycross Championship. 2 more corners to go.
Anything can happen. Let's not forget, that's the last corner. Probably nothing going to happen now. That's it.
Doran goes through. He is victorious, and he is in the chance. He's got a chance of winning a gold medal here at the X Games.
Wow.
My goodness me. I had a sneaky feeling. Look at Doran. He's over the moon.
I told you there's one guy he had to beat, and just like that, we see our double gold medal winner from last year eliminated from rally car racing. There's always tomorrow for Tanner, but listen, he's not going to be a guy you want to chit-chat with now.
Doran celebrating like he's won the gold medal already. That is a big win, and that's a massive win for Doran's career.
And there we see that's really the race right there because Tanner couldn't get it back. He read Doran having a better start. He went, took the outside line, trying to do the up and under. Liam shuts the door on him, and from there on, it was over.
There's 1,200 horsepower leaving the line here as we're riding on board with Tanner Faust's Rockstar Ford Fiesta. Faust taking an inside line, but he just didn't quite get the drive.
And you see how hard Tanner was trying there, just nicked the wall. Actually, a little bit more than a nick. He is definitely trying hard.
And as he comes out, there's Doran. Look at him. It's perfect. And he does a block pass, really, doesn't he? He makes sure that that black Citroen is in the way of the yellow Fiesta.
Either he was hearing me telling him it was going to be close at the merge, or he just knew Tanner was going to be right there, because he came out with the full intention of blocking Tanner if Tanner had been closer.
Jen, go for it.
Liam, amazing. You took down Tanner Faust. Crazy racing.
Yeah, I know I can do it. It's just I've been struggling a little bit this year in Europe against him, and the speed's always there, but I've had some problems and stuff. But that time, I think maybe he had some problems instead of me, and I'm on top. So the way I see it is, he was my biggest competition. So to go against him and be through now against him, I'm happy, and can take the confidence through to whoever I've got next.
All right, more racing for Liam.
Liam Doran, what a win that he's done here at the X Games, and he is in the final. He has a chance of a gold medal.
Gold medal now.
Now he's going to stay in the car. He's going to try and keep cool. He's got a brand new crash helmet design for this weekend, and he's got a Stormtrooper fireproof suit that he's got as well. Stay in tune with your favourite events here at the X Games by downloading our new mobile app. Log on to xgames.com/schedule or use the QR code to help navigate your way through our X Games schedule here in 2011. This is going to be ultra exciting. We've got the second of our semi-finals coming up, and just as we had, Emil, Faust against Doran, we've got Gronholm versus David Higgins. Pick a winner. You can't.
Yeah, this is tough. I mean, if I'm a betting man, you can't go against Marcus Gronholm. I mean, let's be real. This is a two-time World Rally champion. My money's with Marcus.
If you're a betting man, why don't we keep it and just go and have a beer tonight? I think that's the safer option, buddy.
Yeah, if you're buying, I'm down with that. But listen, you saw Liam in the car there. No sleep for the weary. He's got to go back out again. He doesn't have time to celebrate because he's got to set up now for the final. He's going to face one of these two guys.
David Higgins with the Subaru WRX STI versus Marcus Gronholm. He won his World Championships in a Peugeot, but now he's got a relationship with Ford. Gronholm on the right-hand side, David Higgins on the left, bit of creeping. Oh, got the drop. This is going to be wheel to wheel down to the first corner. Who's got the more horsepower? Gronholm takes the wider line. He couldn't pick him back. This is going to be close. They're bumper to bumper already.
Oh, you saw Higgins cut across and block the way for Marcus. It was fair play there. He was clear of the car. Just good move by David Higgins. Let's see what Marcus has to answer with.
It's Finland in second place. It's the man from the Isle of Man, from Onken, who leads this event at the moment. That's the first run. Now then, who's going to take the jump? Who's going to handbrake it and go left?
Watch for Gronholm here to take the gap, and he does, and this is where his robotic nature comes in. He's going to put his head on. If we saw an in-car of Marcus right now, you'd see the guy probably isn't even blinking. He's putting the hammer down.
Remember what these Finns do in the winter, though, Emil. They might sit in a sauna, but then they go and jump into the fjord when it's well below freezing. He's got a cool head as Gronholm. I was there when Marcus Gronholm won his first ever World Championship rally. It was in Sweden. It was freezing cold. You couldn't even stand up in the service park. It was covered in ice, and he was so modest about it. He's unflappable. We're aboard with Gronholm.
The first of many wins from Marcus, of course, from his World Rally exploits. Look at his face. Look at the concentration. Kids, if you're watching this at home, watch for him to blink. Count how many times he's going to blink. So far, none.
Over the jump comes Marcus. Now we're going to have the blend. Marcus Gronholm goes.
Here we go. Here we go.
David Higgins might have the advantage here, and it's going to be level pegging. Gronholm's got ahead. The Finn has got 3 more corners to go. Higgins has got nothing to lose. Have they touch?
Unbelievable. Higgins is giving him a little shove there, letting him know he's there, hoping he's going to push him into a mistake. No chance.
Marcus Gronholm, 2 more corners to go. I think Higgins might have a puncture. I think he might have a right front puncture, but Marcus Gronholm is going to go through to the final. He is going to go head-to-head with Liam Doran. We've got a Brit versus a Finn.
That, as you Brits say, is proper racing right there. Well done. And we saw the advantage of taking the jump second. If there is an advantage, it's that you come up and at the blend, you're carrying an extra 10 or 15 mile an hour. It's a huge difference. Higgins had no answer. He couldn't even try to block him there. Unreal.
Well, the tyres maybe looked okay as David came back to the service park. Marcus is going to go left into the Swedish run pit area there. And Andreas Eriksson knows how to wind up Marcus. Marcus loved the start.
look at this. David Higgins does a smart move, moves ahead of Marcus. Marcus tries to do the up and under as Tanner did last time. Not enough. There's the up and under. He's going to try to get underneath him there on the right. David very wisely shuts the door for him. And the only way Marcus, now he's realizing the only way I'm going to get around him is to take a different strategy, which he does right here. And now hammer down, put your head down and get it done.
Yeah, David Higgins probably went just a little bit wide before he turned